Evening, guys. That was Noah. That wasn't me. I'm not that tired yet. Evening, guys. How are we doing today? So I didn't stream much last week. I was just a bit tired. It's okay. I had a little weird shifts last week. But it's all good. We are back again. There's actually no music in this area. I was like, where's the music on? That's because there is no music. So yes. Here we are once again. We are pretty much at the end of the game now. However, there are still a couple of things that we need to do, to consider this, a completed playthrough, I suppose. I'm still debating on that we're not going to do the super bosses or not. I think it would be kind of cool, but I haven't done them in a while. So yes, we have now reached Zed's lair. At the bottom of Origin. I am in the wrong place. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I've been playing way too much Final Fantasy 14. Map, here we go. We are now, as we can see, at the amphitheater, where Zed lies, I suppose. The only thing left now is the boss. Also, you might think, our first point of call today is the Cloud Keep. Because once you have finished the game, you can get 2 extra heroes. So between streams, I did just go on and, I want to say quickly, it took me about, an hour and a half. Well, in all fairness, it took me an hour and a half. I failed at the last phase. I failed the boss, and it had to make me restart the whole thing. So, in being totally open here and totally honest, I bumped everyone up to level 100. It still took me about half an hour. Completed it, and then leveled everyone back down again. So we have technically now we have this file. Because this is what I was confused about. Your New Game Plus files don't count. If we see here. That's the backup save at the bottom. Doesn't have the little thing, and these ones are the ones I've done. So we have now completed the game according to the game. So now we can actually go and get our new heroes. You'd see Rex there. So Rex is after the DLC. He's part of the Lander challenge. So he's not really a spoiler per se. You can get him as soon as you get the Lander challenge and you've finished the DLC. But he's not really, you can't really do much with him. He doesn't really have anything special. He's just, you can't learn anything from him. You don't get any arts. You can't use his thingy. No one else can learn his skills. Same as Shulk. So that's kind of not pointless, but it's just good to have Rex in there. We're going back to the Cloud Keep. So actually no, before we do this, I have a little thing I want to do again. I want to just get into a fight real quick. Because these next 2 heroes, which I'm sure you guys have, if you've seen me accidentally spoiling it. I am actually higher than I wanted to be. Oh no, I'm not. I'm sure you guys have seen me accidentally spoil this once or twice by accident. Or if you have any idea, or if you've been paying vague attention, you might know who the new heroes are. Obviously, I'm at the Cloud Keep, so that probably gives a pretty good hint as to who one of them is, and then you can probably figure it out. Anyone you can figure it out. You're very smart. But these next 2 heroes do have a funky little there is something funky about them, which I think is really cool.
What Majesty is doing.
So let's get into a bit of a fight.
Shall we pop by and inquire after Her Majesty's mood?
Right. I'm gonna go for the answer.
Don't try to stop us.
Well,
Can
this
we,
won't be any trouble.
You gonna attack us, or are we gonna be in trouble here? Oh, might get it. I'm just gonna be quiet while we do this fight.
I'd say we were moving in sync.
I mean, that didn't take me long at all, but you get my point. I'll do another one just to really drive the point home. Just to really direction out. We won't do that. You guys have seen what I wanted you to see for now. We'll see how this goes next. Very excited for this. So let's take the cat out of the bag. Both metaphorically and really. Our first hero is Queen Nia. Obviously, she is a Gormoti, so she's, I guess, like a cat girl. Cat lady, in this case. We did see her being very regal in the earlier cutscenes. Not like the Neo we know, at all. The Neo we know is very irreverent. Bit of a cheeky little so and so. Bit of a gremlin, if you will. Definitely not the Neo that we know and love from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And very Welsh, which our Neo is definitely a bit more subdued than that one. So let's go and see. Now she's the queen. Let's go and get our first hero, shall we? Can't see what I'm doing. Can't see what I'm doing. Ah, let that music. Listen to the music, and you can see here. There's a quest marker. Haha.
Huh? Where's the Queen?
Oh.
Maybe she isn't there. But where is she then?
Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da.
Huh?
Haven't worn this for a while. Still looks pretty natty though, eh, Nia old fox? So tough to get around in those bloody formal duds. One false step and you fall flat on your face.
There's the classic Neo we know and love. Ah! What's a new outfit?
I finally feel like I can be myself. Really cut loose, I love it. Oh!
Oh.
What are you guys doing here?
There's the thick Welsh doing here.
We just, what are you?
Can a queen?
Majesty.
Can a queen not dress casually?
Clothes.
Wait, just hang on. Give me a second here, alright? Well met, all of you. Please accept my heartfelt welcome.
Oh,
I can offer you only a simple welcome today. But do please make yourselves comfortable.
just had to put the formal facade on. Oh, I love it.
Is something the matter?
Doesn't it wear on you? Acting like that.
What?
Noah?
No, it's perfectly fine. Dispense with such concerns. Pray, let not my regal status prohibit you from presenting your inquiries. Please.
Oh.
Alright, well, here's a question. What's that get-up all about?
Yes. Perhaps you would find my clothes rather curious.
These clothes are definitely these clothes are definitely an evolution of her Xenoblade 2 clothes. She was wearing more like a onesie in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Same kind of material, the yellow, the puffy sleeves are there. She's just been into a dress essentially.
I mean,
Even that little
if you don't want to talk about
top
it,
chest piece is still
that's
there.
cool. No sweat.
Oh. No, it's nothing like that.
I think it's probably my favourite Nier outfit.
Before, I told you all how the world was once divided into two, if you recall.
Yes, you told us when we first met. How could we forget that, Your Majesty?
These clothes belong to that era, when the worlds were two, unmingled. These raiments were created especially for me that older realm.
So they're from your old world, Majesty?
Right. I suppose you could call it a
The over-
keepsake of my motherland.
I like
if you
this. I mean, now you're looking at it from behind. You're looking at it from behind now, so that the white overcoat is definitely reminiscent of her blade form, which is a secret form.
Motherland. Can you explain that word, please?
Ah, such a good design.
Of my coming into existence in the world, of my infancy and upbringing. We called that our motherland.
Your Majesty's motherland. What kind of place could it have been?
Awesome.
Are you interested, Noah?
I am. The subject seems so huge I can scarcely begin to imagine it. If it please you, I'd love to hear more about your world, Your Majesty.
Certainly. I'd be happy to. Well, to begin with, I ought to explain.
She has an idea.
Actually,
She's
now
got an
that
idea.
I think it over, if I were to tell you the whole of the story, a full day and night might not suffice, I fear. In fact, I'm certain of it.
Oh, I see. Then I'm sorry to have made such an unreasonable demand of you. Well, maybe another time then.
Even then, surely you have important matters you ought to be taking care of. It won't do for me to detain you here.
Can you see what she's trying to do here? Can you see what she's trying to do?
Huh? Well, I suppose so, but...
Therefore, let us go forth together.
Yes, Your Majesty, as you will.
Oh, I love it. She's so cheeky.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I don't think we quite heard right.
I mean to say that I will accompany you on your travels. That way, I'll be able to continue my tales. Night and day, every day if needs be. I mean, that is not to imply that being cooped up here the whole time is as lonesome as it is tedious.
She's lonely, man. To be fair.
Or that I'm well pleased with myself for inventing an elegant, way-sneak excuse to get out. It's nothing like that at all. Please do not misinterpret it this.
No one was saying that anyway.
I suppose it may be a bit much, eh?
We weren't saying that either.
All right then, it's decided. A deal, shall we say?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh.
Ah, yes!
Okay then. We humbly beg Your Grace, Your Majesty, or was that respectfully?
Oh, come now. No need for such formality. I ask only for your kind support, Noah. Oh, and from now on, I'd like you to address me simply as Nia. From now on, I'll be just another one of your ordinary fellow traveling folk.
Woo! Although when she puts it as traveling folk,
Oh, it's been so flippin' long! What I mean to say is... Oh, forget it.
oh, I love when the second real Nia comes out. It's so cool. We have Nia! She is the best healer in the game. Like in Xenoblade 2, she is just... With Nia in the team, it's unlikely you will ever die. She's just really, really good. And she also is actually really, really great at attacking as well. So, now we didn't get to see very well. Can we get her out on the character screen? Can I get your? Can you get your weapon out? Can you get your weapon out or not? Because I want to have a look. There we go. Alrighty, so let's just have a gander at Nia. So, you got a few little Easter eggs here, for anyone who actually cares, which is me. So she is holding her blade. I can't remember what it's called right now. But that is her actual blade from when she was a blade. She's a water blade. And then behind her, she has two more. That is Pyrrhus sword and Mithras sword. So she has the two Aegis swords as well. I don't know how she's got them, but she has got 3 swords. and is just really fucking awesome. I love Nia. She's just she's the best. But you know, especially Mia. What the? Why are you down there? How did you, Mio? What the? Okay, I don't know what's going on. For me, who absolutely loves Xenoblade Chronicles 2, though. More than one. I don't know why I like 2 more than 1. I just do. I think it's because 2 I played 2 first. So going back to the thing that I showed you earlier, then let's get ourselves into a bit of a fight, because Nia and the next blade, who, if you haven't guessed already, is the other queen, Queen Melia, or Jenna Coleman, for Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Those 2 are very, very, very special heroes. Not only are they post-game, but they do cause a few different changes in the gameplay and how the game actually plays. Well, not gameplay necessarily, but how the game works. Not, you know, just shut up. They made a few changes in the game. I love having Nia in the team. I always have her in my team post-game now. We will get rid of her to the final boss, though, because she's not meant to be in the... You know, technically we don't have her. The final boss does actually give you a really great indication that these guys will be playable as well. When we get to it, I will show you that. Righty-ho! Let's go and find something big and heavy to kill. I don't think it works with the unique monsters. You know what? Let's give it a go. It might work with the unique monsters. Let's try you first.
Over here!
Come here! I got something for you!
Thanks!
Hammerhead! How's that? Right,
Uppercut! Slap!
butterfly swing! Things are getting good.
Air flash!
Too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
So,
If only
as you may have heard, the music is different. If you play it, you can turn it off. There's an option you can turn it off and on in the settings menu, I believe. I pressed the wrong button again. But yeah, Melia. What is it? That's under options. Special hero BGM on and off. So that means, yeah, Mia and Nelia, when you use them in fights, you get special music only when they're in the party.
There's tremendous power in that
This'll be a
one.
challenge. Don't lose focus.
I've got our backs.
There we go.
Who comes knocking?
Oh, both in their respective games. So,
For you?
You didn't
this is the reason why, part of the reason why Nia is my favorite, because she has a really cool remix of Drifting Soul, which is her theme from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and you can even hear it in the Cloud Keep. Actually, where you get a much more kind of low beat, much more kind of classical version of it. Ah, it's so good. Let's see if we can get chain attack off, so we can show off Nia's chain attack. Oh, I know, I have aggro. That Nia's coming over to help me. Look at that! So good! Can someone please take the aggro from me, please? Oh gee, okay, I may die. Okay, you are not invincible. You can still die with, especially if you have aggro. I'm gonna change to Mio quickly because I need to really get some aggro off of Noah right now.
I'm sorry. I can't go easy on you.
Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver.
Alright, now there we go. Noah's lost aggro now. It's good. Alright, there we go. Of course, he's decided to activate. Ah, it's so cool.
You're on fire, lad. Topple. Ha. Eat it.
Alright, we are about to lose the club music though, because we're about to go into chain attacks. So goodbye to music, and let's see if it'll give us a Nia. Let's see if we can do Nia's attack. Come on, no it won't. Okay, let's just get through this one real quick. What is Nia's special thing again? Oh yes, ready to all characters except for himself. That's why she's also really good in chain attacks. So I could get down to like, so you know how I've had a few frustrating times when it's given me both Uni and Tyon, and obviously healers only give you a max 99. Hero healers do not count. So if you save Nia until the end, we can reactivate all heroes no matter how, as long as we actually go past the threshold. We'll be golden. Right, that thing is currently toppled. Let's launch it. Can you launch? You can't launch. You know what? You also can't launch. You can launch. I think it's just Tyon. It is just Tyon. Okay, that's not so hot. Let's just. This thing is going to die in this chain attack, so we're okay. Ba, 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 ba. I'm just launching now. I'm not trying to get loads of damage off today. I'm just trying to get. Bam, ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Oh, we get Nia. Okay, no, it's back. There she is! So no, I mean, this is another thing about Nia is sometimes it's good to use a chain attack to heal everyone. I've done that a few times as well. I've just used it just, because it stops time. If you get the healers, don't worry about doing any damage, just, heal people up. If there's anyone who's incapacitated, Nia can then revive them and then you can use chain attack to heal them. So good! I love Nia. Nia's great. Nia's one of my favorite characters. Righty-ho. You can break. It won't work, but you can break. Bam, 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 bam. You've got aggro, do you? Or do you have aggro? No, you have aggro. Right. Bam, 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 bam. This would actually be a fantastic time to use. Oh, perfect time to use Nia. Right, let's go. Here we go. Let's watch it. Let's watch Nia go. Go to town. Just casually using 3 blades at once. You go, girl. And everyone's back. Look at that. Boom. Bam, ba, bam, ba, 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 ba. Oh. And it's dead. Da 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 da. Oh, I have 150 as well. Here we go. Ba da ba ba da da ba 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 ba. It's already broken again? Oh my word, okay, that's good. Let's do a launch then. Da, 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 ba, da, ba, da, da. Ba, ba, ba. As much as I rag on the chain attack, like the chain attack theme is not bad. It's still a pretty, like, the amount you hear it, it's a good song. It's annoying that, like, I wouldn't mind it overtaking unique monsters or overtaking normal monsters. It's when it's like a story boss, like bosses I don't want to overtake. Oh, it's TP. Look at that TP, baby. Woo! see how much damage I'm gonna do this. Okay.
You just don't.
4 million!
Woohoo!
That was pretty cool. 4 million. Oh, jeez. Right. So now we do have Nia in the party.
Rare dude, all right.
We can actually do her hero quests. Like the Nia and Melia, when you have them, you can do their quests straight away because it's end game and you've already technically done the story.
Every day's a training
So it
day.
doesn't actually matter that much. So Nia, as you can already tell, okay, no, I mean you do have to do this. You know, you have to do the classic one of get someone to get up to rank 10 with her, with the life stage because she's a life stage.
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
But essentially, this you're just gonna. It's essentially, you know, the story gave you a bit of a hint. You know, you're gonna do going around with Nia. She's gonna tell you the story of her. Well, not of her, but of well, you know, of her homeland. Basically, she's gonna not tell you the story of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but like the areas around here, anything that's related to it. You're like, ooh, this is interesting. This is actually related to Nia in some manner. So I believe the first one I can think of is in the city. That's Origin. Nope. Ah, there it is. Horn Serene, right there. Not Horn Serene, sorry. That's where we found her. The Memorial Hall! Luckily, it will come up with a little question mark. I'm just trying to remember where they all are. We have to go and find all the memories. Bit of a tour around Ionios. Here it is.
Your Majesty, there you are.
Please, it's Nia. You aren't used to it yet, do you?
She got her normal voice back again now.
I'm sorry, you're... Please forgive me. It's just...
It's fine. I may have taken my teasing a step too far there.
I just remembered this is Xenoblade Chronicles 2 music as well.
I hope what I'm about to say doesn't come out the wrong way, but
Yes?
it's just... You're our queen. We believed you were the one that gave us all life, and that we'd return to you in the end. You were like this awesome being high above. None of us could even dream of talking to you. And now you're just traveling along with us and chatting like it's an everyday thing. It's just really bizarre to me somehow. Like things have been switched around. It still...
Could it be that it just hasn't sunk in yet? I see. Well, it's the same for me.
What?
I'm sure I've told you this before, but please indulge me. While I was asleep in the Cloud Keep, I was getting information about what was happening in the world. So I knew long before that you were not M, but an independent being called Mio. But it was nothing more than information. I wanted to truly know you more than anyone else. But I couldn't touch you, couldn't make contact. I felt so close to you, but you were still this distant, far-off thing. It was so frustrating. But right now, you're so close, I can reach out and touch you, speak with you even. I never thought the day would come. It's a truly strange feeling.
It's the same for me.
Indeed. It's amazing, really, the way things worked out, don't you think?
For sure. If I hadn't become Ouroboros, I'd never have had the chance to meet you, Nia. Sometimes a small pebble starts the avalanche, which changes your whole future. Don't you think?
No, I don't think you can put it all down to chance.
Huh? What do you mean?
I think we met because we were supposed to, Mio. It was meant to be. Because, to me, you're...
Hey! Mio! Nia!
Uni's there.
We're heading out soon, guys. Get a move on or you'll get left behind.
Okay, we're coming! Shall we go join the others?
Sure, let's do that. Mio?
Yes?
I'm really glad we got to talk like this.
Yeah, me too. Nia.
There are things I really, really want to say. There's information that I know, and I really want to say. I don't know if now is the right time to say it, but I feel like I need to for context. Okay? Especially when you've done the DLC, and that whole kind of weird, not weird, but that whole kind of very intense meeting, it was meant to be. So, there is a connection between a lot of these people. It's quite fitting, really, that it takes place in the Founders Hall. Particularly for this half of the room. You know, you have Glimmer, you have Rex, you have Matthew, and you have Niall. And also now Mio, and Mia. Now, nothing has been confirmed outright by the devs. But I'm just going to go out and say it. Nothing has been outright confirmed by the devs. But everybody, I think the game is even pretty much... I think the game is pretty much all but confirmed it without actually confirming it. Nia, before the world was split apart and this whole thing happened, Nia is Mio's mother.
Hey, did you guys hear something?
Obviously, this whole thing happened, and so, you know, in this world, they've never met. But Nia still remembers, because, you know, Nia's still, you know, the same old Nia from the old world, whereas Mio has no idea. That's why this thing's like, oh my god, it just pulls the heartstrings. So yeah, Mio is Nia's daughter. And just for completeness, pretty sure, well, it's all but confirmed, Glimmer is Pyra's daughter. And Nicole is Shulk's son. There's Shulk. There's Rex. And Matthew and Niall, we'll get into that if we do the DLC. Matthew and Niall are all kinds of crazy. But yeah, that's why it takes place here. That's why there's this whole kind of, you know, they were definitely meant to meet. They're mother and daughter. You know, that's like, you gotta think from, you know, Nia's point of view. You know, she knows, you know, she knows Mio is her daughter. Yeah, just imagine having to live through that and your daughter has no idea who you are. Man. Oh boy. So that's why that's why that's very, very intense. Right then. Our next port of call is another Xenoblade Chronicles 2 thing, which is up here. Wait, is that it? I'm just trying to think where is the right... Well, not that one. I need to go further north. Ah, here. The Sophronia Tree! This area is so big. Faunus is so big, I'm like, where's the right area? This one, by the Sophronia Tree, which is also in 2. In Uriah. It's just full of Sophronia trees. Orion is probably one of the prettiest Titans into. Here we go. More Xenoblade Chronicles theme
The
music!
scent of Sophronia. This takes me back.
Ah, I want to play 2 now. I want to play 2.
Takes you back. You mean you know what this is?
Yes, of course. Sophronia trees used to grow in the world that I came from, you see.
Huh? For real? So that's where Sophronia trees come from. Who'd have guessed?
That's not all. What you call the Orion Mountains came from my world too.
You can see the mouth there. That is the mouth of the whale.
Whoa, seriously? I always thought they were funny-shaped mountains.
I mean, now they're mountains. Back then, they weren't so picturesque.
No, we got eaten by it.
Are there more places like this? Stuff that we don't know the true origin of?
Actually, yes. In fact, I dare say, pretty much everywhere you've seen till now.
Makes sense. If you hadn't been here, we'd have just walked right past like it was no big thing.
I suppose it's good for you all to know about how things were in the old world. Well, now you've got all this new perspective, why not have a look back at the path you already traced?
Looking back at where we came from. That could be a really valuable experience.
Yes. Please, give it some thought. The path that you're on now will lead you to the future that you've dreamed of.
Ironically, in that background, there's actually Xenoblade Chronicles 1, which Nia has no idea about. Oh. Right. There's only 2 more places left now. On our little quest across Ionios. I think which is probably the best one to do first. Probably the castle, I think, is probably the next best one. Yeah. Take Queen Nia back to her castle.
Haven't been here for a while.
I can't wait to see the look on Gondor's face when she sees you.
She has Gondor here.
Gondor.
Yeah, nothing actually happens. Yeah, it's not. You can't. Other characters don't react, but you know, this is a big game. Then there's like hundreds of lines of dialogue for like if you have certain members in the party, how they interact with other members, things you see around the world. Like it's insane. It's insane the number of ones they've got. It's why they don't have a lot of post-battle dialogue.
Oh, what do you plonkers want now?
Oh no, we do see Gondor.
Hey, come on. Don't be like that. We're just here to say hi.
Huh? What's that? You got time on your hands, have ya? Huh? Why? If it isn't...
I believe this is the first time we speak directly, isn't it, Gondor?
Can someone tell me what the hell's going on? What's the Queen of Agnes doing here?
This is her castle, Gondor.
Oh, hang on. I suppose we are in Agnes' castle right now. So, maybe it's not so weird to see you here. But what I don't get is, why does the Queen of Agnes seem to know about me?
That's... well, it's a long story. The Vandham name, and those that bear it, have a deep meaning for me.
Oh my god, no, not random.
You mean my family?
In the past, we were saved by a man called Vandham. He taught us a lot about life, and what it was we were called to do.
Oh, I love Vandham.
It's no exaggeration to say that without him, there would be no me.
That is very true.
Huh? A real deep connection between Nia and Gondor's fam. Spooky.
The memories of it are all but lost now. These were events of the distant past.
Oh. More to the point. Seems you dads have gotten pretty used to chumming up with royalty. Like it's no big thing.
Well, Nia asked us to treat her that way. Like another one of the gang.
Come on, Gondor. Surely you more than anyone wouldn't expect us to mince our words around Nia.
Wind your neck in, will ya? Nothing wrong with how I talk. Oh, you're so bold and unabashed. I simply adore it. I suppose I am.
It does remind Nia a lot of Nia, I think. That Nia was very bold and abashed.
I mean, you've passed through the conflict with the false queen, maintained order in the castle. There are a lot of things that came about because of your blood, sweat, and tears, Gondor.
Huh? Well, that's a real heck of a compliment. Too much for the likes of me, maybe, you match. All I reckon we really did was set a few boundaries to stop things going daft. I don't have a clue about your Agnian folks, though.
You're just being humble, Gondor. Please, there's no need for it. It's not easy to earn people's trust, to maintain the balance.
I'm still, every time it zooms in on the face, I'm still amazed by the lip-syncing work they've done.
And you do all that while still remaining natural, unadulterated Gondor.
I will say, once again, now I'm thinking about it again, I will say the lip-syncing work is fantastic. It's so good. If you change the language to Japanese, the lip-syncing changes to match the Japanese.
Oi!
It's not just
I'm
lip flaps, they have
basically
matched
out.
it to the syllables.
I'm almost-
They've matched it to English
Ah,
or to Japanese. It's so good.
Andor, you really soften up when you get a few kind words, don't you?
I love this game.
Who are you calling soft?
I just blurt about this game every time.
Agnes can count on your continued support.
I mean, what I'd really like to be saying right now is bite me. But since I got a real deal queen going to all the trouble of asking me, I guess I've got to at least consider the request a bit.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Gondor. As the nominal lady of Agnes Castle, I bestow upon you my sincere admiration for fulfilling the...
Hey! Whoa! Enough already! It's like you want to make me squirm.
Ah, there's our Gondor.
Just shut up, will you? We're done talking about me, alright? You Ouroboros assholes, mind your own beeswax, alright? I better not hear you've been holding the queen back.
Oh, you got a bit of a soft
You're
spot
a
for the
real
queen.
goofy bunch, aren't you? Just being around you counts as a hazard.
Pot calling the kettle black much there, Gondor love?
Oh, Uni and Gondor, I just love all these characters. I love them all. Right, next place is back to Mac the Wildwoods. Not lower. We need to go all the way over to here. Where is it before we left? I don't think, where is it? It is not that one. Where's the tower? Because there, we go across it, we go down there, around there. But yeah, okay, here's a tower. Because then we crossed over here and fought Ethan and Kamaravi. Here! I'm still upset we can't play as heroes. I really am. I mean, I may just want to play as Nia. But still.
Those empty ruins.
Oh. Some more backstory.
Nia? Everything all right?
This place you call Mac the Wildwood. Do you know anything about all the ruins and things scattered around here?
No, to tell the truth.
I never paid them any mind, I guess. But now you mention them, they do seem pretty weird. Oh. Hey, is this also related to stuff from your old world, Nia?
Yep.
That's a good guess, Senna. Not quite right, but you aren't far
Oh,
off.
it definitely is.
Please, explain.
Well, I guess she's kind of right.
All right, I will. This is probably something you ought to know about. I told you before about Ionios' creation, right? Well, what I'm about to talk about goes back much further into the past than that.
You mean when the worlds were one?
The people of that time had access to absolute power, using it to create and enjoy a flourishing civilization. But in the end, they started to fight each other for control over that very power. And because of that, the power became a calamity and ripped the world in two. What we're looking at now is the remnants of the destruction that humanity has wrought. So the true meaning of all this ruin is to stand as a monument to the history that created this world.
If you really think about it, we human beings are the cause of all of it.
I don't get it. Why fight till everything burns?
The answer is because they were afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid of ending. All life, all civilizations and cultures, everything comes to an end in time. Of course, humans are part of the world too. We can't escape that rule either. But people never stop looking for a way, even if it means going beyond the rules. Eternity. That's what they were searching for.
Eternity.
If the present moment carries on forever, then the end will never come. That's eternity. With that, the miserable decay that you're looking at now would never come to pass. I think you probably all know the rest of the story already. Why this world that we're in now is called Ionios, the realm of eternity.
Zed also wants eternity, just as the people did back then.
But, I mean, even though they were longing for eternity, to sacrifice so many lives to achieve it, it's not... It can't be right.
I agree. We might get hurt, and someday we'll be gone. But we have to keep moving forward in spite of all that. That's what it means to live, right, Nia?
Yes, exactly right. That must be clear to you all now. You should hold on to that vision of life. Cherish it as you go forward. Keep that in your heart so that you never repeat the mistakes of the past.
Boom. Huh. In case you weren't paying attention, or you're still a bit confused. So the ruins here are technically, these are all these like futuristic buildings. These are ruins from a land called Moratha. Moratha was in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it was actually from the, well, basically from the Earth. Essentially, these are from the time before Ionios, before Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 are part of what we call the Klaus trilogy. Essentially, there was a scientist called Klaus, who's a pretty big player in 1. He's a less of a player in 2. He's still important. He just doesn't have much bearing on the story as much as he does on 1. There's a scientist guy called Klaus, and he essentially made a black hole. You know, it's essentially Earth. They had this orbital station around the planet, and he essentially made a black hole using this power from this. I can't remember what it is. That's going back to like Xenogears, which I've never played. I think it's called the Zotar or something. But there's this big, I think they call it the conduit, is what they called it. This big device gave them power to do this, and he essentially made a black hole, and he ripped the universe into two. those universes then became Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And if you play them, there's a bit right at the end where you hear Shulk in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 doing his bit, the shouting he does at the final boss. You hear that. You hear that ending. You hear like half the ending cutscene of 1 in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and then those games happen. And this is 3 is now the combination of those worlds coming back together again. So these ruins are probably the oldest thing in any of the games. Because these are from Moratha, which are from way before 1 or 2. That's from the original world before it got sundered into 2.
We could do with some food.
So there's that. Bit of a lore bomb for you guys. Sorry about that. Right.
Let's lay
Nia's memories. Now this is how we get. Let's do the. This is. I love how I was like, oh, this is the actual quest. But you can do this stuff while you're still leveling people up. To do the ascension quests. Okay, so what we got next? Good question. Yeah, you still want to go? Well, if you're asking me to choose, then I may have to ask your advice first. Sure, maybe I can give you a decent answer. In all the places you guys have been so far, was there ever a place where you could look at the sky up close, almost touch it? But what do you mean close to the sky? I guess she means like, have you been to the highest place in the world, right? The highest place? Have we? Maybe not. Does that mean I have to go down here? Yes. I mean, I don't have any really major reason for it, but just, you asked where I wanted to go. That was the first thing that popped into my head. What, the sky, you mean? Maybe. When I look up the sky, I just long to go back there. Sort of nostalgia. Oh, that's what you want. Let me try and find a high up place for you. Oh, really? You're good with that? I'm cool with it. Anyway, it was me who brought us up this whole where do you want to go chat in the first place. If there's a way up there, skyscraping place like that, we'd love to check it out myself. You guys. Thank you so much. I guess I'm counting on you all over again. Let's find it together then. The place will be close enough to touch the sky. Now, I reckon this is because, I'm suspecting this is because, she's reminded of,
Alright, everyone. Time to head out.
She's reminded, what's the word in Xenoblade Chronicles 2? I forgot what it's called now. I blanked. But in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 take place on, the world is essentially, it's called the Cloud Sea. So this is actually a new area we haven't been to. So let's go back here. So you all remember, hopefully anyway, when we first went to the city, quite a few streams ago now. We had to climb all the way up the top of Sword March, and then the whole prison break thing happened. We broke into the prison. We are way too high for where we need to go. We had to break into the prison. And then the whole thing happened with Mio and M swapping bodies, and we all thought Mio was dead for a bit. Then we took down N, and we got the sword at the end. And the whole Shania stuff, and Shania shot herself. That was the thing that happened. Yeah, so when that happened, obviously, kind of really easy to forget this even happened. But during all that, Mobius surprised us all with, hey, we have another Annihilator. Because remember, we went to Kevas Castle even longer ago. We went to Kevas Castle to destroy the Annihilator. Well, of course, we didn't count on the fact that Agnes would also have their own Annihilator. And they did. And they used it to try and blow up the city. And they made a massive, great big hole in the sword where we thought, they shot the city. But obviously, it turns out they teleported and moved, which is fine. However, we haven't been back since they blew up the city. There's Agnes Castle over there. We are very, very high at the castle. So, obviously, the city kind of got blown to smithereens. Or at least where the city was got blown to smithereens. So, we now have a new area to explore. Where the city was. The Cavity, which is aptly named. I mean, you saw how much destruction that thing... Look, it literally shot through, like it just... Also, this place is full of enemies at like level 80. Like, this is insane. We have to go down there, by the way. Yeah, like, I mean, look. The sword is, you know, it's huge. And they have just blown right through it. Now, we're in the hilt as well, which is, like, probably the biggest part of it. Also, as soon as you go into Origin, Origin is now just in the middle of the world forever. So, yeah, you can now see Origin wherever you are. Look at it. It's just a heaping pile of red evil. Fun times. Right. Let's see if we can get down here. Luckily, I think most
Is this like a rare thing?
of the enemies that you are like forced to walk next to, like these guys, I'm pretty sure they are not killy. Oh, there's another Origin shard over there as well. Right, okay, that guy, however, is not a fun guy. He will attack. The birds will all the birds will attack. You're not a bird, you're fine. Oh, I really don't want to walk past you. I really don't want to walk past you. I think the birds will attack. The big guy there might not attack in case you actually attack him first. The bunnies will attack.
Sometimes
Yes, they will! They are 18 levels higher than us. Let's just make a restless leg it. We're just going to run for our lives, literally. So we get to do it to the remix of Drifting Soul. We're good. Oh, watch out for those guys. Level 90. Oh, my word. Yeah, this place is a death trap. We need no more ether. We are full of ether. I've got max ether. I don't need any more. There's more bunnies. There's 2 elite bunnies there. I'm not gonna run past them again. Yoink. Hello. Please
like
don't.
a rare
Please
thing?
don't. Please don't.
Weapons out!
Oh,
Do
Jesus.
or die!
It's die. It's not do. It's just die. Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
Ah! This is one thing about this area, is if you don't see past, you just die. Can I survive that fall? I think I can. I can maybe survive the fall down to... how low can I get before I can jump down? I like to avoid as many enemies as possible. Again, these enemies are fine. These guys won't attack me. I'd like to kind of get down there-ish. Like, ooh, maybe I can try going underneath. Not like that! Not like that! Oh, jeez!
Smarts.
Watch out for those birds. Watch out for those birds. Okay, okay.
This is something decent, right?
You're planning on fighting.
There's another bird! There's another bird! Almost birds are faster than bunnies. Oh, jeez, it's still quite a drop, isn't it? I want to kind of drop on that side. I'm just going to drop. See, that's not too far down to there. Okay, 2,000 damage. That's a lot of damage.
Smarts.
There's no way up. There's no way up. I'm going to have to go down anyway. That's too far down! Oh, jeez!
That smarts.
Okay, watch out for the bird. Bird is there again.
I think we.
Oh, come on!
Everyone, I'm sorry.
Ah! I love how I thought, oh, I'll hide down here. Then he literally just turned to where I was. Okay. I have an idea. I have an idea. I don't know how good it's going to be, but He doesn't spawn until we get close, so if we just wait for him to spawn and see which way he goes and just keep running away from him, we might better get around it. That's my hope. I did do this!
That smarts.
But I did not come down here at level 80, I can tell you that much. Yeah, I definitely did this under leveled. I'm probably like maybe level 70 when I did this. Maybe 75. I think I was at level 75 when I did the final boss. That's because I did everything. Right, past the little buffaloes.
Keep your head.
No! Wrong
I
button!
know. Gotta pull my weight.
Wrong button! Oh jeez, I'm not fighting those guys. It's always the birds, isn't it? It's always the birds. And the bunnies. Bunnies are always violent as well. Okay, now he's gonna. That thing's gonna go. It's gonna turn that way. Okay, now it's arrived. Okay, maybe circling, which is not best. But. Quickly. Alright, there we go. Whew! There's some goodies as well.
Whoa, got a rare dude, all right.
Okay, we did it!
Such a blue sky. Though the world changes, no matter what form it may take, the sky up there, it stays the same. Thank you. I'm grateful to all of you. It's kind of you to indulge me like this.
No, it's fine. Don't forget, asking you along was our idea.
I'm pleased you all became Ouroboros. I'm glad that you did.
Nia, what's gotten into you? Why are you saying this now?
When this battle is over, the stationary worlds will move once again. When the worlds were divided, they knew nothing of each other. In the end, they'll be strangers once again. Perfectly ignorant. As will we. Even so, I wanted to make a memory. The day when we part for good, it's coming. But still, I wanted us to share this moment. I wanted to feel that special connection, those ties that bind us together. Not just as your queen, but also as your friend. Nia. So just... thank you. In the end, it's up to you. My hope is invested in your future. You must defeat Zed and make a better world with your own hands.
Hey, that's not quite right.
Huh?
That better world. You'll be building it together with us, Nia.
You mean...
I mean, even if we do get separated, someday we'll see each other again. We want you with us, Nia, in that future. How could we not? We need you. Brother, please stay. Because the connection we share, Nia, that's something that can never be broken.
You can see it in this picture.
Nia.
Look at, they're so similar. Look at them.
I mean, if that's the future that you want... No, let me try that again. That future, I'll share it with you. It's not just yours, it's our future we'll invest in. For that, we need this world to end. Until that time...
Yeah. We'll be by your side until then, Nia.
Also, I've only just realised this as well. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out, what, 2018? Nia, especially with the little, like, the cheek marks on her face, she reminds me so much of a Mikote. I'm like, did they take some sort of inspiration from Final Fantasy 14 there? It's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. Because the cat people were not into the Chronicles 1. They were not there. Whole new races in 1 and 2. But that is Nia. I keep wanting to say Mio. That's Nia then. I wish we could have you in the party more, Nia. I really do. But it is time to get your counterpart. So, our final hero. We have to go to the castle. Don't think it's there. I need to actually is it on the castle? Do we have to go to the top of the castle? I can't remember exactly where she is. Here. Let's get our final hero before we march off. Let's take on Zed. Let's go behind us. Once again, it's behind us when we walk in.
Excuse me.
Melia's team.
That voice.
Wait. I know who you are.
Your Majesty!
Did it fail?
I understand how you feel, but you must think of your own well-being. Please, have patience. I beg you.
Surely I've been patient enough. Stuck there in Origin. It's enough to send one insane.
Can we help you?
Her Majesty is insisting that she explore the outside world undercover.
I wanted to see for myself what the beings of this world thought, what they needed. Until now, all I could do was perceive data, but no longer.
I know, yes, but if you simply gave us the order, we could perform all the legwork for you.
There are things you can't understand unless you experience them for yourself.
Then at least allow us to accompany you.
If I go with you, won't that draw attention?
How about if we went with you? We're quite well traveled around Ionios now. There are plenty of places we could show you around, I'm sure.
And of course, we share a common goal. There are people out there living in the harshest conditions, yet still they struggle on. We want to help them all too, just like you.
You want to help?
More people makes for more merries. Would be mega merry, more Melia.
I love how like the cutscenes give you the heroes, so just Nia's just in the background there.
Manana, you must refer to her highness
And now she's
in
gone.
the proper manner.
And now Nia's gone.
Melina speaking
And there's Nia again.
Oh, that's right. Many sorries, Melly.
Melly? Please, your highness, forgive our insolence.
No, she likes that.
Tyon did a boo-boo.
I didn't.
It's been a long time since anyone called me that. Then I have a proposal. They will be my only guards.
Your Majesty, why must you do this? What necessitates it? We have only just returned. You are the hope of all Kevers. Should the unthinkable happen, then...
You're such a fusspot, Isel. But I want you to understand. The future is not shouldered by me alone. It is something that is created by each and every person in the world. I never wanted to sit there in my ivory tower and gaze down from on high. That's not the kind of ruler I am.
I apologize. I spoke out of turn.
I'm not criticizing you. You are what I wanted. You are my hope. I have a request, or rather, something to discuss. Could I ask you to take a fellow traveler under your wing?
If we're not buying lands, we've already got another queen with
Her
us.
name is Melia.
If that's truly what you wish for.
I don't see why not. Glad to have you with us, Melia.
Talking to the Queen on equal footing. That's crazy, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel so awkward.
We've done it with Neo already!
No need for stress. Just act natural.
It's easy for you, Riku. You had a bit of a wink with Melia earlier.
Stomach of Manana
We
gets
still don't know what the connection is! This is frustrating.
Maybe some stress for Manana.
What's wrong?
Our wings. You're high. Sorry. I still can't believe you have them too, Melia. Makes me feel special. Like we're the same.
Right. We are the same.
Your Majesty, I urge you, please take care.
I'll be relying on you in my absence, Isel. I'm sorry to saddle you all with me, everyone. But I'm looking forward to it too.
And we have Melia!
Adventure. How strange it feels.
Royal Summoner. She plays very much like she does in Xenoblade Chronicles
Good to
1.
add more names.
Which, by the way, I am no good at. I cannot play as Melia at all in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I'm so bad with Melia.
I see some relations have changed.
Right. I'm just trying to remember how we do, Melia's quest. I think... Yes. Colleen 9. A lot of these guys' quests involve going around places. And doing things. Right, and we have Melia with us instead. Same kind of thing applies. We do get new music with Melia. Which I'm afraid I have just completely forgot about. It doesn't mean as much to me, or it isn't quite as like whoo for me. It's very funky. It's very jazzy. It's based off of the.
Is that what I think it is?
I forgot to see this anyway. It's based off of the Bionis Shoulder battle theme from. Is it Future Connected? The expansion to Xenoblade 1? It's not you, is it? I know it's not you. I know what to do. I don't know what to do. I remember what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. Wrong one. Castle! Oh, jeez. Okay, no, we can't go that way. We have to go to the Ascension Hall. Yes, we do. Bit of a funny 5 minutes there. We have to take Melia to her throne room. Of course, the music doesn't change, so it's still a bit creepy.
It should be operable now. Now, we wait.
And up this way. In fact, we haven't actually been back here. Since we came here the first time in the story. There's a bunch of little secret places we haven't been to, which actually, to be fair, now we have Melia here, it's actually probably better. Because there's only one place you can actually get. There's one place you can only get to with Melee in the party. Everybody in.
Now, we wait.
And we've just left Melee behind. Cool. There she is.
You're having a laugh. You think this is going to make it all better, do you? Well, I will bear full responsibility. Otherwise, well, there is no otherwise.
What are you two bickering about?
Your Majesty, what a welcome sight to see you return.
Has a problem arisen in my absence?
No, just a trifling matter, really. Actually, we do have a bit of a problem on our hands, Your Majesty.
I love how Isa is really like posh speaking. This guy just kind of sounds so deadpan. Actually, we do have a problem.
Hey, mind you. We have to report the facts as they are. How much longer are you going to leave this hanging, eh?
What's the problem?
A couple of days ago, we had a small run-in with our Agnian opposites. Isel took care of them, but things got out of hand a little bit. Out of hand? Nothing! They insulted Her Majesty's honor. I'm spitting feathers. But with no reason to fight. You were the one who earned their ire.
Did they come to any harm? You hurt them?
I only intended to scare them, but then they resisted.
So you sought to defeat them?
No! Nothing of the sort! They had no flame clocks, so I would never...
The presence of a flame clock is not what instigates a battle. The glimmerings of war are always there, within us. I imagine discovering that fact must have come as quite a shock to you.
Circumstances aside, if you've incited their wrath, then I assume we haven't heard the end of this.
As you said, they have since begun to rally together in opposition.
I am ashamed. Truly ashamed. Now that this has come to a head, I cannot but take full responsibility. I will thwart their objective, even if it should cost me my life.
You shall not. Do not speak of throwing your life away so lightly. I've already lost so many of my friends. I could not bear to lose another.
Your Majesty.
I told you, did I not? You are my hope. I will speak to the Agnian Chief Retainer personally about the matter. In the meantime, cool your head. Any more unfinished business that I should know about?
Couple of house calls to make, Your Majesty. They want you at Colony 9 and the city.
Colony 9? So Xeon then?
Indeed. They've asked for some urgent backup following the recent Origin attack.
And the other request is from Monica. Wants you to give her people a pep talk.
The descendants of Ouroboros. I've caused such grief for them. And for an unfathomably long time.
But now they get to speak to their real queen. I'm sure they'll be overjoyed.
Yes, perhaps. Speaking face to face with another. There's nothing quite like it.
Melia?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm going to be taking up some more of your time.
Now you can cut that out. Agnes or Kevus, soldier or queen. What difference does it make?
The future is to be created by each and every person in the world. I think you were the one who taught us that.
True enough. Your unyielding spirit gives me the strength to go on.
Sometimes when Melia smiles, I see sadness in her eyes. As if she's all alone in the world.
Well, better start making the rounds. We've got to stop by Colony 9, the city, and...
Agnes Castle, right?
Safe journey to you all.
Let's go! Right. This involves doing 3 quests. Colony 9! Sorting out the friction with Agnes, and gonna go see the city. first things first, a few little Easter eggs while we're here, because why the hell not? Easter eggs are fun and we love them. We can go behind the throne. Now we've come back. You can do this whenever. But obviously, we're here now. And if the guys up here aren't actively hostile towards us, you can go behind here. Because there's a couple of secret areas up here. And everyone else is left outside. Cool. Valia and Tyon and Mio, you can wait downstairs. No, there you are. Right, so now there's a special door here. You see, it's glowing now. This is a callback from Xenoblade Chronicles 1. There are special doors that only High Entia and Royal High Entia can open, which means Melia. She is a Royal High Entia. Now we have Melia. We can go in. This is a very, very, very special room.
Now, we wait.
Also follows the trend of pretty much any cutscene in the game. Pretty much, almost any cutscene in the games you can visit, because we are now
Now, no nosying around.
in the Queen's room.
You aren't to open those. They're highly confidential.
That is there. There's a picture of Alcamoth, which looks awfully lot like the castle right now. Also, we can't open any windows because we're not going to open anything because that's rude. But yeah, little secret. No, what are you doing? There we go. The Queen's bedroom. There it is. Keep an eye. Remember this, guys. Remember this for next stream or the stream after that. This picture especially. Remember that picture. That's one little secret area which you can only get with Melia in the party. Nice little cool little Easter egg which I found. Oh, man, it actually took me a while to find that because I didn't really come back here.
We wait.
Much. There's one more area. I'd say I guess it's kind of secret, but you don't need Melia. You can come and do this whenever. After you've been to the castle the first time, you can't do it as soon as you come to the as soon as you come to the throne room the first time you come. You can get a whole battle thing and you get saved. But whenever you are free to come back, you can come here. And this is another Xenoblade 1 reference. And I remember us exploring Alcamoth in Xenoblade Chronicles 1 before it went to shit.
Every day's a
And
training
the Telethia
day.
attacked and everyone turned into Telethia.
Well, this
And
just made my
it was
day.
just a pain to go around. We have the Sky Garden! This is also in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. This is actually, I believe, one of Melia's favourite places to go. It's not quite as big as 1 in 1, I'm pretty sure, but it's still there. It's still a thing. There's also a treasure chest here, actually. Where is it? There it is!
I hope we can make use of this.
Just some nice little,
Oh, a welcome find.
not necessarily Easter eggs, but, you know. Nice little things to do. Right, let's go and sort these quests out. Right, now we have to go to Colony 9. Let's get these done. Need to go behind
Xeon's
us.
got to think bigger. There's a whole world out there.
It may be their similarities that make them prone to these altercations.
Let's go and see Xeon, our good old friend.
That'll leave a bruise. Be more gentle, Commander.
Don't expect miracles. I'm trying my best to heal you here.
Here, let me.
Thank you, miss. That would be great. What?
That should suffice. Can you walk?
Yeah. I think so.
Queen Melia, to what do we owe the honor?
What good is a ruler if they cannot send aid to their people in times of need? I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, Xeon. Please, let me have your report.
Hey, look! Isn't that the Queen?
What? Like the real deal?
Right, back to my post. Excuse me. Origin's attack unfortunately caused a landslide near Alfeto Valley entrance. We've been treating the wounded, and also dispatched a survey team to scan the area. The thing is, we've lost contact with the survey team. The line just went dead.
There was a really loud sound earlier on. Could be more rocks.
I see. Then we'll take it from here. Uni, how are you doing over there?
I've healed up the worst of them. Now they just need a little R&R.
Oh, really? I've got to lie down?
Come on. If you've got the energy to flap your trap already, you'll be back on your feet in no time.
I see I had no cause to worry.
Uni's a great hero.
How many were on the survey team?
3. One was piloting the Levnis. Okay. I've sent the landslide's location to your iris. You can confirm it for yourself.
Got it.
If you happen to see an Anita from the survey team, could you, tell her to give back what she owes? Because I'll be waiting here until she does.
I'll be sure to deliver the message. I'm so sorry to have let this come to pass, everyone. This ordeal will be over ere long.
You watch yourself too, Your Majesty. Don't want to see you get hurt neither.
I hope you find our friends.
Honestly, the way that Melia speaks, is just.
You really love Colony 9, don't you, Uni? I can tell from the way your wings perk up.
Really? That's slightly uncomfortable.
Something smells exquisite.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I love the way Uni talks. Just remind me a lot of Oriange, just a little bit. Right, all over here. Coming back up. Let's go. Nice fast travel time. Let's go. We did have to help out our friends.
Hey, look at that!
A survey branch Levnis.
There's a busted up Levnis.
Quickly! We must rescue them at once.
Let's go!
Hello? Who's... there?
It's all right. We're here to help. Stay still. I'll get that heavy thing off you right this instant.
Right, that's her injuries about treated.
You're a survivor by nature. Good fortune that we made it in time.
Oh, I can't thank you enough. I thought I was a goner.
Say, you wouldn't happen to be Anita by any chance?
Yeah, I'm Anita.
Oh, that's great news. There was a guy in the rescue tent who was really worried about you. He said he wanted you to pay him back or something?
I suspect that was merely an excuse. He seemed really rather worried. Very insistent that you make it back.
Oh, it's got to be Kurt. We've been in the same unit since first term. He can be a little faint-hearted at times. I'd better go and try to calm him down.
Ah, so you've been joined at the hip since childhood?
Joined at the... sorry?
I mean that you were inseparable. You've had a special connection throughout your lives. You understand each other's feelings and you lift each other up in times of need, is what I'm trying to say. Your friends are irreplaceable. Be sure to treasure them.
Yes, Mom. Thank you. Thank you.
Does she have someone in mind herself? There's someone out there special to her.
Oh, this hurts.
Then she was imprisoned in Origin for so long.
This hurts so bad.
Maybe they're already...
This hurts so bad.
I see some relations have changed.
This is. Oh my god, I forgot.
Ah!
His foot's trapped. We'll need to move the rubble very carefully.
Using arts would be far too dangerous. In which case...
Someone call for heavy lifters?
Yeah. We'll clear this out in no time.
You're in safe hands now.
Yes. Thank you.
Hang in there just a little longer. We don't want to overlook anything.
Where's the last one? I'm stuck on the wreckage now. Over here. There they are.
Hold on. It's going to be okay.
There was a second landslide. Don't mind me. Look for the others.
We're well aware. But firstly...
Feels warm.
I don't think many had any healing arts. I could be wrong.
Do not move from this spot. We're going to check the immediate area.
Yes. Of course.
Right. I think that's the lot of them accounted for.
I wouldn't relax just yet. The landslides have formed a sharp incline, in turn increasing the risk of loose rocks. I hardly need to state this, but the possibility of further landslides remains high.
Getting caught in another landslide would be undesirable. We must make some distance, and quickly. Back to Colony 9.
Right, so a bit of context for this one then for you. Very depressing context, I will say. Poor Amelia. She just gets the brunt of it in every game. There is someone very special to her, and their name is Shulk. All the way through Xenoblade Chronicles 1, she kind of forms a bond with Shulk. She was like this sheltered princess, and then she kind of Shulk makes a kind of her shell. She definitely forms like a crush on Shulk. And of course, Shulk and Fiora then, you know, they say Fiora, Shulk and Fiora then can like, oh, you know, his childhood friend, they've been inseparable since childhood. So poor Melia, like she's happy for them, but you know, Shulk was like the one person that kind of opened up her world.
Welcome back! We're glad to see you safe, Your Majesty!
We were at the site of the landslide, but the situation remains precarious. It is vital that we remove the remaining rocks upon the slope in the coming days. You shall have the castle's aid, of course. But your own assistance in this matter would also be most appreciated.
Oh, we'd be glad to help. Never want to have to go through this again.
But if we hadn't, we'd never have got to meet Queen Melia. I don't regret it, because I learned today that we weren't forsaken.
Forsaken?
The only time we normally ever get to meet Your Majesty is at the homecoming. We've been through so many bitter times, but we've never known you to help us. Not so directly.
You make a valid point. From this moment on, I will endeavor to the best of my ability to allay your fears.
You're too kind, Your Majesty.
Then, in the interest of allaying fears, there may be another matter I would like to discuss with you.
Oh yes? Speak up then.
I would like, from this moment on, to let the colony elect their commander, of their own volition. And I don't mean just for appointing a successor after death, or for the purposes of reform. If they make their voices known, then I think I would gladly relinquish my position as commander this second.
Xeon, stop trying to get out of it, man.
What brought this on?
Then, you wish to formally step down?
Well, I was always the consul's favorite plaything. I was a mere pawn, dancing to his whims, enacting his orders. But in coming to terms with our new life, I began to realize the qualities needed in a commander are very different nowadays.
Please don't belittle yourself, Xeon. You've worked so hard to get where you are.
Believe me, I've thought about this long and hard. About who really fits the role of a commander. It must be someone we all look up to. Someone with whom we can share our path.
Xeon.
While I do not object to your logic, Xeon, I hope you realize that our role is in essence naught but a figurehead. What that figurehead represents, however, is something only you can decide.
It's down to me.
A person is not shaped solely by their birthright or innate qualities. As long as you remain critical of who you are, whether you deserve the position or not has little relevance.
Xeon.
This crisis of conscience, you once experienced it as well, Your Majesty.
Of course. Everyone has their battles with self-doubt. How else does one grow as a person? If you remain true to yourself, then you have nothing to fear. In this rich tapestry of life, you must find the path that you are willing to weave.
I'll give it more thought then.
Very good. I look forward to hearing your answer.
The minute is really short as well.
Alia must have had her share of hardship to talk about these things in such depth. If she's ever stuck in a rut, I wonder if we'll be able to console her in the same way. Would she even want that?
Penny for your thoughts, Noah?
No, it's nothing. We should get going. We've got some traveling ahead of us.
I'm gonna put my hand up now, and I'm gonna. As much as a Xenoblade fan that I am, I have yet to actually play the Xenoblade 1 DLC. So I know that has a lot. That has got a lot of like world building and stuff for Melia. So I definitely don't know as much about Melia as I probably should. I'll limit that right now. I can rave about Xenoblade 2 and Nia and all the references. I know some for Melia and Xenoblade 1, but I definitely don't know as many as I probably should.
A diplomatic mission. Surely we can find a peaceful resolution.
It's Nia. The only time we see Nia in her clothes, because then she's not normally here. That's the one thing you never see the queens.
Yeah. This is a surprise.
Don't worry, I know the whole story. Oh, bloody hell. I see you are in good company.
She wasn't expecting them to be here. She knew it was Melia, but she didn't expect Ouroboros, so she, you know, Melia knows about the whole casual Nia. You've got to remember the game. The game is not that smart where it's like, oh, you've done the Nia quest, so she'll speak normally.
They're kindly serving as my bodyguard. They're assisting me with a number of other matters too.
The assistance goes both ways, actually.
We all one big happy family.
Yes, that's right. Family.
Oh.
Indubitably. I have a rough grasp of our present predicament. You've come to hear their side of the story, have you not?
You make it sound as if these are no ordinary Agnians.
With Queen Melia's assistance, we have been closely monitoring them on both sides. I'll get to the point. These people belong neither to Keves nor Agnes.
To be precise, they were formerly Agnian soldiers, but now they claim to have lost their faith even in Agnes. This intense distrust of the future has driven them to wanton destruction.
So they stopped believing in anything, and now they just want to ruin things for everyone.
That's awful.
The Keves and Agnes of today are founded upon mutual trust and respect. At least that is the mood we try to foster. But the reality is that not all of us can readily accept these changes.
The recent outburst was just an act of passion. But if like-minded people were to congregate...
They may gain enough momentum to pose a legitimate threat, is that it? So they're the ones who have incited the latest uproar, I take it.
We might have to prepare for the worst-case scenario.
Minanabite, what make worst case so bad?
He means there could be an attack on the Queen's life.
That worse than worst case?
That's pretty
one of
bad.
the reasons. But we simply can't afford to leave this be. I don't believe they truly want to oppose us. Rather, they feel they are at an impasse. One cannot so easily change their way of life or how they view the world.
Perhaps I ought to assert my authority as queen after all, and...
No. If you lock horns with them now, it's very possible they will shut you out completely. I would rather have you prepare to welcome the men with open arms.
That's incredibly kind of you.
So, where do we find these troublemakers?
It seems they're lying low at Hovering Reef 6.
Seriously? That's right next to the castle.
Presumably they approached under the guise of their fellow Agnian soldiers. The castle isn't on particularly high alert, so it makes sense that they wouldn't arouse too much suspicion.
Yes, as sad as it is. I hear they're pooling their forces. You'd best be on your guard.
Fear not. I am no stranger to battle. And besides, look at my entourage.
You shouldn't have to get used to this. Experience can make a person stronger, it's true. But it can't take away one's pain. That goes for queens too, you know.
The mood's turned dark all of a sudden.
I'm aware of that. Thank you, Nia.
Take care, you guys.
I see some relations have changed.
She's still here for now. Yeah. She'll go as soon as we've done this. Right, Hovering Reef number 6. Let's go all the way back to here. They are over here, I think. Hovering Reef 6 is this one. No, it's here. I forgot there's no actual fast travel points at any of the reefs. I have to go to Colony 11. Hopefully Shira's not around to get into a fight. The suicidal maniac. All the queens! Right, we need to actually go this way. Turn around!
So even Agnes's elite haven't been able to penetrate this vastness?
I must commend Colony 11 for their tremendous achievements. In truth, I feel somewhat intimidated.
That's what I mean. They have so many little lines for depending on, like, that line wouldn't have happened if it wasn't Melia in the party. Like, not even Time would have said his actual line. Like, I know that one of the things people complain about, oh, everyone says like the same like 3 or 4 lines after battle.
We're sliding down.
And one, there's definitely a bit more of a little bit more of a not even 2. I think 2's got the most. And there's a lot more like post-battle like dialogue.
This is something decent.
This one there's a bit less, but there's more like comments on things. Like if you have like most heroes will comment on something in the world, and usually like, there's usually a lot to comment on. Yeah, it depends on which hero you have, and you know which if a different main character will talk about each one. Yeah, it's nuts. They had loads apparently. Come on then, Hovering Reefs, let's go. Just down here. They're in that big rock.
Stupid, Melia.
Nor should you, Lance.
We're sliding down.
Whee! Alright. Now, this time we will get to hear the music that Melia has. Like I said, Melia's is not one that I'm not as familiar with. I'm not as attached to the Bionis shoulder battle theme. That's the battle theme from the DLC in Xenoblade 1, or the additional story that came with the re-release. Which again I have not done. I really need to get around to doing that.
Agnian Autolevs. They've hauled those things out here. Can't catch a break, can we?
As Lady Nia informed us, we should expect them to be hiding in an ambush somewhere on this island. I must remind you that we are only here to negotiate. If possible, I would like to avoid combat.
Sure, but what if they're the ones to come at us first?
Then suppress them at once. We could even disable their levenesses, so that they have nothing with which to fight back.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask for a while now. You really know how to handle yourself in a scrap, don't you?
Yes. I'm no stranger to the field of battle. Nor is this the first attempt on my life.
What? Even though you're the queen?
I think especially because she's the queen.
Precisely because I am the queen.
Oh, there we go.
Is it really so strange for nobles to be acquainted with violence? There was even an assassin within my family once.
Oh, there it goes.
I'm sorry. I hope we didn't bring back painful memories for you.
Please, it's perfectly fine. Many are the things that have shaped me into who I am today. Learning to accept my weaknesses, understanding each other's differences, opening one's heart to others.
You must have been in some real good company to learn all that.
Perhaps, yes. Back when I was young and naive, my companions taught me some invaluable lessons.
And you took those lessons to heart. That's how you came to be such a magnificent queen.
Though times may change, their teachings will never fade. Which is why I still believe. I believe that our last breaths should not be those of despair.
As much as I like Nia, like as much as I need to level myself up. I really I am under leveled for this. Let me just quickly I'm pretty sure I am the wrong level for this quest. I've completely forgot what level quest this is. This is a level 80 quest! Alrighty! We may be in trouble!
Look over there. Anybody else feeling curious?
We're level 70. I might actually have to. I'm hoping there's somebody to level up.
Is this like a rare thing?
Let's see how well this goes. I'm gonna have to go and find a quick rest point to level up.
Hello? Nobody at home?
Don't move!
Melia.
I'll handle this. My name is Melia Antiqua. I wish only to speak with you.
Speak with us? Rip us to shreds, more like, Queen of Keves.
You are the ringleader, are you? State your name.
And why should I tell you? The world I once knew is gone. They told us defeating Keves was the only way for us to be saved. It was the right thing to do, the just thing to do, and I believed it. Do you realize how many of my friends died in pursuit of that dream? You think I can just tell them, yeah, sorry guys, you died for nothing?
Man, he's got a point.
He's lost his cool. Maybe we should step in and deal with him. But Melia told us she'd handle this.
You ruined it! You joined forces with the Agnian Queen, and you drilled these notions into our heads! You take away our friends, then sully our reasons to live. My friends died that day, but you've killed them all over again!
And that's why you've decided to destroy everything!
That's right. We don't need a shitty world like this anyway.
Is that all?
I told you to stay where you are!
Melia!
Hey! What are you trying to pull?
I could ask you the same thing. Why do you hesitate? You could attack me right now.
Shut up!
You have no desire to destroy anything. You are simply trying to get by in a world where nothing makes sense anymore. And that's why I'm here.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
This may go very, very
I
wrong.
imagine this will prove
This is gonna go very, very wrong! Okay, you know what? We have a limited sword. Let's use a limited sword. This is gonna go very, very interestingly wrong. Let's try and see how well this goes. Okay, no, okay, limited sword is doing us some work. Oh, Jesus. I'm just hoping that we can use. Okay, okay, thank God for limited sword. Melia is not a healer. Oh, jeez. Oh, thank God for that.
So that's how it is. That's how you look down at us.
Sorry?
I know all about you. You queens live longer than any of us could ever dream. You aren't like us, are you? That's how you can just sit on your thrones, toying with our lives like...
She is like us. If you hurt her, she feels pain. She bleeds all the same.
Mio.
That's why she came all this way to hear your story. She wants to know more about you. She wants to share her time with you.
Yeah, right. Our lives are like the blink of an eye to her ilk.
Just because she lives longer, it doesn't mean she's any different from you. We're all here, aren't we? We're all alive.
That's enough, Mio. I see now how you feel about all this.
Mate, have you been making that speech to the Kavesi officers too? Telling everyone that Melia is different to everyone else?
You bet I did. She's so far up herself it makes me sick.
If anyone's warped, distorted here, it's you.
Then what am I supposed to do? Who else am I supposed to take my rage out on? Tell me the truth, right now. The pure, unadulterated truth.
That I cannot tell you. The answer lies in you, and you alone. You must have realized by now. There is no weight to the truth of another, if you cannot judge it for yourself. If you must have an object of hatred in order to live your life, then let it be me. But promise me that someday you'll live for the things that truly have worth, just as you and your comrades in arms once did.
It's already too late. I can't go back. Not after what I've done.
I highly doubt that. You are still breathing, are you not?
Are you all right?
I told you. I am no stranger to battle. Besides, I could not tolerate simply watching from the sidelines.
Melia.
Their sadness, frustration, anger. I shall never forget these feelings. Come. Let us proceed to the next location.
Bum. Last one. What's that noise? Oh, there's stuff in there. There's a skirmish going. Oh, those guys! Okay, they're having a bit of a skirmish with the Mora Mora.
A welcome find.
Right, we have one more thing left to do very, very quickly because I forgot to show this to you earlier. I don't know if it actually happened that time. We're going to go back to here where we can get a good bit of music. And we're going to go see if we can hear the Mia. Mia. I keep saying, I keep saying Nia. I keep mixing it Nia and Mio and say Mia. Or Neo. That doesn't sound right at all. Oh, my brain is falling apart, guys. I'm getting old. I'm old. Let's see if we can have a bit of music for Melia. This can last just a little bit longer than 5 minutes. It might be nice. I don't know if the ones in Origin will count. Oh, you should be good.
I will do my utmost.
Stonehoof Torpan. No, this isn't Melia's battle theme. It's only these two which get them again.
Keep your heads or lose them.
I've got our backs, no matter who comes knocking. Go!
Oh, the jazz!
You're a lifesaver.
And the saxophone! There's Melia over there with a Royal Summoner. Pop launch! And smash. I am being targeted. Please don't kill me. Oh, jeez. Someone please take the aggro. da 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 da. Oh, she's gonna die. Right, once again. Let's see if we can get Melia's. There it is! What does she do? Okay, she's good. Hers is only just 3 damage! And Noah's on 1 health! Oh, Jesus! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I don't activate. Damn, I didn't know what I was going to do. Doesn't matter. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da. I want to launch ideally, and I don't need to go heads down though. I want it to heal. Da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba. We're just trying to see. We're just trying to see Melia's attack. It's dead anyway. It's fine. Oh, and we're up at 150. Yes! You get 2 heroes back now. Ba, 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 ba. Oops, sorry guys. Ba, 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 ba. Ah, Starlight Kick! Ah, I'm a Starlight Kick. I'm a Starlight Kick. Ba, da, ba, 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 ba. Da, ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. Ba, da, ba. Oh, 194! Woo! And we on those 2 again. Of course we do. It doesn't matter who we do then, because it's gonna fuck us over. Boom! That was Melia. Alright, let's go to the city. Finish up this. Oh, we go here. Keep forgetting what's an actual travel point we can travel to. Silly old me! Silly old me. Oh, we're here. I think it's in the war room.
Imagine the look on Monica's face when she sees you.
Now, we wait.
Senna, that isn't something to be excited about.
Your Majesty.
Sorry to bother you. I'm sure you're rushed enough as it is. I'm here to discuss the speech you mentioned. Did I come at a bad time?
No, not at all. We've been stretching our necks every day, waiting to see if you'd turn up.
I too have been anxious to meet you. I'm sorry to have been a source of anguish for you this long.
It's all been for today. I don't consider any of it a waste. Now, on to the matter at hand. Rallying the troops. With the final battle with Mobius looming before us, we're doing our best to prepare. But we need more than just supplies. A battle to determine the fate of the world is hardly a light topic. Everyone's beside themselves with worry. Some poor souls have completely snapped. We're never gonna last in actual combat at this rate.
I don't blame them. No matter how noble our cause, the fighting will cost us lives. We're caught between the future we desire and the present, which is ours to lose. It's a place beset on all sides by fear.
You got that right. Especially when there's no guarantee you're going to be coming home.
Even a brief address would do, just as long as you speak to them somehow.
I understand. I don't know if I'll be able to get through to them, but I will try.
We'll be your guides while in the city. Make sure you don't lose your bearings.
That would be most appreciated. While we're here, would it bother you if I took a look around the city itself?
Please, be my guest. I think we'd all like that.
Maybe we could take her to Centrillo Parade. There's plenty of people around there.
No objections from me, but there are some rather, shall we say, ardent followers of the Queen up that way. If they get too insistent, you might need to give them a friendly nudge.
Oh yeah? All right, we'll keep a lookout.
I honestly didn't realize that. I didn't realize that Melia was so popular in the city. You know what I mean?
How long has it been since I last saw civilization?
Alright, let's head all the way up here. One button. Let's see where we're actually going to in the city. Oh, it's probably easier just to go to Serene Square and go from there. Probably easier than. I like it. I will be your guys in the city. I'm like, please no, I don't, because the cities. I still get myself turned around in the city sometimes. It's a maze.
Now this is a far cry from the colonies and the castles. Here is a place where people can truly live, make a home.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw this place. All these different people I'd never seen before. Things of all shapes and sizes.
I wish I had been there to see your reaction. A shame.
See my mouth hanging open like a lummox. Not worth it.
You seem to take it all in your stride. None of this surprises you.
It's more that I'm assailed by old memories. Technologies of old are put into practice here. I feel the industry of those times.
Huh? Is that really you? Queen Melia?
Yes. I do go by that name.
I knew it! I knew it from the moment I laid eyes on you. You were something special.
Finally caught up.
Oh, Jansen's back.
You're going to give yourself a heart attack.
Well, thanks for your concern, but I'll decide when and how I'm going to pop my clogs. I've lived my whole life for this day. Heck, you all have, haven't you?
Of course we have.
You've returned to us at last, my queen. You really are as radiant as they say.
Hey, fancy a bite? You should come by my restaurant. Sample a few of the local dishes.
Nobody wants to see your seedy little bistro. She wants something memorable.
Oh, say that again, I dare you. If you hate my establishment so much, I'll be more than happy to bar you from it
permanently.
All right, people. Don't shove. And stop arguing. We don't want to scare the Queen now.
Oh my days!
I forgot about the Crytek
Come on
groupies.
now, this is getting excessive.
Oh, leave him. Everyone's been living for this moment.
It's always been my dream to see the true queen come back to us. A lot of us die before we get the chance.
Yeah. But now it's actually happening. Before our very eyes. How can we possibly keep calm when a miracle is unfolding?
I am so grateful to you all, my people. I would like to express a few words of gratitude, if I may. It is a joy to see real human activity once again, after all these years. I see that you continue to remain strong.
Of course we do. Got to protect what we love, right?
That's right. I'm not resting these old bones so long as there's life in them.
We'll hold out for decades more if we have to.
We have our queen, and even Ouroboros stand by her side.
With their strength behind us, Mobius won't stand a chance.
Looks like that takes care of that.
Indeed. Wow. Decades plural. We are happy enough if we can reach one.
The way I see it, you lot are far more incredible. You've achieved so much in so little time.
Huh? That's only natural, ain't it? Gotta get stuff done in the time you have. No way I could imagine having to fight for 40 or 50 years. Feels so snuffing far away.
Uni.
By the by, I'm not seeing the story spinner anywhere.
Story spinner?
He's this old guy who knows more about the city's history than anyone. He's like a walking encyclopedia.
Real curious bloke. Normally he'd jump at an opportunity like this.
Ah, yes, the story spinner.
Well, he's no spring turkin, though. If he hears he's missed his chance to meet Her Majesty, he might drop dead from the shock.
Heavens. Where might we find this person? I think we should pay him a visit.
What, really?
I'll bet it'd make his day. But are you sure?
I would like to try to meet him, if at all possible.
As you wish. It's your call.
You'll probably find him at Mittia Lookout. I hear it's one of his favorite spots.
A walking encyclopedia, is he? Then we can expect an enlightening conversation.
Right.
What conversation are you expecting?
This was something I was forgetting about. Mitchie Lookout. I still, to this day, have have no idea how to get there. I've got there like once. It's somewhere. I can't think of where. I just can't think where the hell it is. It's there. It's above the war room. I just can't think for the life of me how to actually get up there. There's a whole bunch of walkways around behind me, actually. I may be on the right side to do this. It's these upper walkways in the city that I just cannot work my way around at all. That's how we got out. It's not here. I think is it even higher? Can't come on that. God damn it. Alright. Okay, well it's not this way. Is it this walkway? There's a way up here. I just can't. I can't remember how to get there. I really can't.
Something smells exquisite.
Now, I remember there was a way on top of Mitchell Canteen when we had to find the other guy. The spa guy. Remember the spa guy from Izzard's one? I think it's around the back of here. It's above us even now. It's not this one. I feel like there's a ladder over here.
Spots.
There is a ladder over here.
Let's use this.
Alright, let's see if this is right. Ah, this is the last bit of the quest! Okay, I think this is it. I think this might be the right way to go. We're getting closer and closer to that question mark, which suggests we are on the right track. These are some long ladders. Can you imagine having to do this in real life? God, I would hate that. Look at that! Oh god, it makes me feel not sick, but it makes me not. I want to try and avoid that question mark if I can, because that's another quest.
Sorry, Melia. I had no idea they'd be making such a fuss over this.
It's quite alright. Life is full of surprises after all.
Always gotta slow down. Let them speak. Here's the lookout. Hey, okay, that's why, because I only have to actually travel here once. I have been back here since, but it gives you a teleport.
Whose funeral is it this time?
Nobody's, I should hope. We were just wondering if...
Oh, old Melly. Well, this can't be real, so somebody pinch me. What if it's actually my funeral? And that would mean... Where the places have I ended up?
Yeah, this is Mitya Lookout in the city.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. I'm told you have quite the wisdom. I was hoping to ask you a few things, if it doesn't bother you.
Oh, I get ya. The Queen herself is asking me personally to tell her a story. Now I know I'm dreaming. Hey, Ouroboros kids, give me a good wallop here, right on the kisser.
Sure thing.
Lance!
I'm quite mad.
Lance? I didn't throw my weight into it.
Let's all calm down for a second and just talk sensibly, please.
Oh, I see. A rousing speech for the city, eh? What a stroke of luck. Even after that battering, I know I'll be content in the afterlife.
Just anytime someone talks about punching, I just remember the Triton hero quest. No, I'm pushing the punch.
Oh, don't start.
Just
You're
one.
the one who asked us to.
Well, it seems life's worth living a little while longer. Don't want to disappoint old Queenie now, do I?
Queenie now.
Go on then. Ask away.
I've been wondering, when you first saw Melia, I kind of got the impression you knew more about her than you let on.
Of course I do. Have you seen the stacks of literature they've got here in the city? Packed to the rafters. There's passages on the true Queen, too. And you betcha these eyes have read them all back to front 20 times over.
So you know all about her?
Naturally. Here, I'll give you an example. It is a lesser-known fact that Her Majesty is squeamish around shiny bugs.
What? How can you possibly know that?
There was also a little morsel about how she found rainbow bugs particularly revolting. They're extinct now, but I reckon they're beasties about the size of your fist, whose bodily excretions make them glow, and...
All right, enough. You don't need to go into such detail. The mere memory gives me goosebumps.
Don't you worry, I've got plenty more tidbits like that up my sleeve.
We don't want to hear it. Look, I would tell you what I want to know.
Oh my god, I forgot about this.
Oh yeah, well, I'm all ears.
When you get to the age you are, after living for so many decades, you must have had to say goodbye to so many of your friends and stuff. Must be a lot of crap to deal with. So, how do you cope?
The pits is what it is. There are times when I wonder why I don't just curl up and die. But see, life ain't all sunshine and roses. I think that's part and parcel of it.
So what? You just have to go on living in misery? You've got to be joking.
You know what he said?
Are you all right?
I just want to know what it's all about. Growing old. There's folk out there who get to live so much longer than us, and they still choose to fight. It just feels like I'm always taking a back seat. Like I'm getting left behind. But I want to be there with you guys. Even if it's just in spirit.
Uni, I had no idea that was how you felt.
Yeah, sorry. Hard to put it into words, really.
Even if those you once loved are no longer a part of this world, lonely as it is, and painful though the memories be, it is not wholly a tragic tale. For you can keep close to your heart your memories of those dear to you. And that is something to take pride in. That is what will give you strength. Admittedly, my life took a very different path to the likes of my companions here. But such are my thoughts.
Ah, never a true word was spoken. That's one for the ages. Where's my notepad?
The fact that you're worrying about us here and now, Uni, I don't think we'll ever forget that. Your feelings will transcend time.
I'd have to agree. So don't feel like you need to be doing anything special for us, Uni. It's reassuring enough just being the way you are.
Don't suppose you've got any tissues on you?
Oh, Uni!
Fuck, why'd you have to go and make it all soppy?
Nobody is leaving you behind, Uni. If you ever feel distance between you, you need only speak out.
Wait, was this all just to tell me that?
That's about the size of it. Good luck out there, young'uns.
Don't just pass it off as your own speech.
Say, Melly, would you mind if we shook hands?
He's straight up ignoring me.
I don't see why not.
Oh, you angel. Now I can shuffle off this mortal coil without regrets.
Knowledgeable my arse.
Life's a cruel journey from one end to the other. You only get one chance to walk it. But if there's one thing that gives it all meaning, it's love.
That's very sweet.
That ain't something I have to teach you young folks, though. Your friends are lucky fellows.
Monica said something like that too. Still doesn't make much sense to me, though.
Well, love takes many forms. There are as many ways to show it as there are people.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we should probably be getting on. Till we meet again, story spinner.
Indeed, indeed. Safe travels to you, Your Majesty.
Completed! Right, let's go and
I think
hand
we've
in.
done the rounds here.
Ooh.
Let's head back to the castle.
Let's all back to the castle. Just to finish up Melia's quest. 4th floor, isn't it? Yes, it is. We can't come this way. Damn it! Ooh, yes, we can. We have to go down here instead, though. There we go. We can go that way. My bad. My bad. Let's go backwards this time. I don't know why it changed from white to this quite dull black. I guess because the Agnes is white. I guess that's probably why. But
Your
in
Majesty.
Story terms.
You've returned.
I trust it's been quiet in my absence.
Yes.
I see that you have calmed down.
Yes, I have realized. However fervent my loyalty, if I am ever the source of Her Highness's anguish, it does no good.
You think too deeply, Isel. 'Tis your mind's fiction.
Ah, I will rectify that.
I am sure you will.
How was your trip? And what of the world?
Mankind's follies. People never learn. Whatever the passage of fate may bring, we must never lose the spirit of defiance, lest we submit to injustice, as we once did.
Again. Why does she look so sad?
My friends and I, we fought hard for all this. We staked our lives on this future. And if there's a chance to keep it that way,
There's a bit one theme.
I too will be happy to sacrifice myself for this world.
Snuff that for a laugh. I hate that. You're the important one here.
Pardon?
It's true. It's something I noticed before. As befits a queen, you're always thinking about your subjects. But who thinks about what's best for you?
Seeing you suffer alone like this, none of us like it. It's too sad to think about. Losing you, that is. You're one of us.
Yeah, think about how much you always think of us. It's only fair if you let us do the same for you.
I am speechless.
Melia, you are needed in this world. But you weren't born solely for the world's sake.
That may be so. However,
If you permit me, I'll gladly lend you my strength. Not because you are our queen, but because we're travelers in the here and now. So we should live together.
I'm glad you're with us, Melia.
There he is!
Fighting alongside you all is the best!
yes. You are right. How funny. Though wisdom is said to come with age, still you all seem to teach me so much. If some things elude my grasp, your words show me that there is more to life. They guide me when I run astray, again and again. How fortunate I am to have you.
Now that's more like it, girl.
Melia, thank you. Thank you for always having believed in us.
That's one thing I would never doubt. Now we embark on our quests to create the future.
Yes, it's ours.
Nice little bit of Xenoblade 1 nostalgia there. I tell you what. Like, as much as I love Xenoblade Chronicles 2, as much as I love 2, and I think 2 is still my favourite one,
I see some relations.
there is just something so viscerally magical about the Xenoblade 1 theme. I don't know what it is. Like, it just comes on and it's just like, oh my god. Like, I mean, the music in 2 is great, and the music in 1 is great, but just the Xenoblade 1 title screen, and the Xenoblade 1 theme, it is just, mwah, chef's kiss. It is just so. It's not like I usually like me a bit of bombastic. I like me. Most of my stuff I like is kind of like rocky, kind of a bit harder. I like my classical music. Drifting Soul, for example, is normally it's like quite an acoustic-y song, got a lot of violin, but yeah, that as soon as that Xenoblade 1, I mean, it's not the true theme in this one. They've kind of remixed it a little bit. They're kind of like a reimagining, but as soon as you hear that dee 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 dee, I'm like, oh my god, it's that. I don't know why it is. That theme is just so good. It is so good. I don't know what it is about it. And Senna's now ruining it all with the squats. Cool, thanks, Senna. Righty-ho then, guys. So, that is everything we needed to do before we take on Zed and the final battle for the fate of Ionios. Now, I have yet to decide if we're going to do if we're going to go do the super bosses or not. Because there is a cool little cutscene, but you have to fight 4 bosses and then you get the 5th boss. They are fairly tough fights. I have not done them in a while. I don't mind doing them. I'm just wondering now, like, this took a bit longer than I was expecting. I don't mind doing another. Let me now have all the heroes. That's everyone in the game. We've got them all now. No spoilers anymore. I don't mind doing them. By all means, I do not mind doing them at all. That's absolutely fine. I'm just trying to think. We're kind of yeah. I'm just kind of we've now done everything else. So, I'm probably going to put up a poll on my Twitter, just to see what you guys would rather see. If you guys really want me to do them, I'll do them. Absolutely fine. If you guys would rather, either do them another time or just, I just want to see the story finished out now. We're kind of, we're kind of at the apex of the story. There's only one thing left to do now, and that's take on the final boss. So if you guys want to see me do the super bosses, by all means, just let me know, and we'll do them. Absolutely fine. Like I kind of want to do them again. I'll happily do that on stream. I've done them once. I can do them again. If you guys just, I just want to see the story now. That's fine. And hey, if you're like, the third option, if you guys want to see the super bosses, but you know what, I want to do the story. We'll do them after the story. That's like we can do like an extra stream of that. So yeah, let me know what you guys want. I'm kind of two minds. One mind is I want to show off everything. I want to show off kind of all the important story stuff, which I've done. I hope I've, that was my intention, was to do all the necessary quests, all the story quests, all the hero quests, all the ascension quests to get a kind of a complete pitch as I can without having to do 100%. The super bosses aren't really anything to do with the boss story at all, if I'm honest with you, only because they have a cool little cutscene. It's tiny. It's a small little cutscene when you get to the last one, and the last one does have its own theme, which is again kind of cool. Apart from that, it has no bearing on the story at all. So maybe we'll do them after. That might be something. Like I said, maybe a choice is to do the story, and then maybe do an extra stream later on. Give it a bit of a break, maybe, and we'll come back to it. Or we can do them before the story. Or like I said, we can just go straight on and take on Zed and hopefully save the day. I'll leave that to you guys. By all means, please let me know what you guys would rather see. That'd be very helpful because I don't know. I have no idea. But right, that is it, guys. We have now done everything. Pretty much, we have all the quests. We have all the heroes. We've got Nia and Melia. Nice little
Every day's a training.
quite a little emotional ones. Those one kind of. You know, Melia's was especially. You know, you get that especially just that. That little Xenoblade 1. That little Xenoblade 1 kind of stuff. Just it's so good. And Nia going around getting all the story context for a bunch of things from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It really does make you think about how all the worlds are connected. I'm very excited. I'm thinking we may do the DLC because it's just a nice little wrap up for everything. It's definitely more Xenoblade 1 focused though, because Xenoblade 3 is definitely more 2 focused. I think comparatively, there's more 2 references in this than there is 1 references. So there's the DLC kind of fixes that, if you will. There's definitely a lot more 1 references in the DLC than 1. Anyway, right, that's it. I'm going to start rambling, guys. I'm going to go. You guys enjoy yourselves, your daytime, evening, nighttime, wherever you are. Thank you very, very much for watching. As I said, please let me know what you want to see on the stream for our next Xenoblade stream. Have a great time, guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye!